world football stopped once again. When the ball found the back of the net and the scoreboards updated to 903, Lionel Messi once again wrote his name into the history of the planet's most popular sport. It's not just another goal in an already extraordinary collection. Each new goal from the Argentine is a reminder that genius knows no limits, that passion for football can overcome time's barriers, and that true legends continue to shine even when others would have dimmed their lights. The 903rd goal is the continuation of a saga that seemed impossible when it began on the dusty fields of Rosario. The moment of the goal was characteristic of messianic magic. In a match where the opponent closed defensively, seeking to neutralize the greatest talent of his generation, Messi found space where no one else would see. He received the ball apparently without options, turned his body with that elegance only he possesses, and in a fluid movement like water, released the shot that beat the goalkeeper. There was no excessive force, no desperation. There was precision, calm, and that intuition that separates the great from the immortals. The stadium exploded, but Messi maintained his usual composure. A discreet smile, a look at his teammates, and the recognition that another step was taken toward the horizon of 1,000 goals. What makes the 903rd goal special is the context in which it was scored. Messi is no longer at Barcelona, where he had the perfect structure around him for almost 2 decades. He's no longer in the young Argentina that accompanied him in his early years. He's in a new phase of his career in the United States, with Inter Miami, demonstrating that his talent is universal and context-independent. He proved he can shine in Europe, in South America, and now in North America. The 903rd goal is the confirmation that Messi is not a product of a system, he is the system. Where he steps, football transforms. The comparison with Cristiano Ronaldo continues to be an inevitable theme. While CR7 pursues his numbers in Saudi Arabia with the same competitive hunger as always, Messi builds his legacy in the United States with a more artistic approach. They are 2 different paths to the same mountain of immortality. Ronaldo is discipline personified, the machine that never stops. Messi is poetry in motion, the artist who paints with his feet. Messi's 903rd goal reignites this healthy debate that marked 2 decades of football. Both elevated the standard, both inspired generations, and both prove that excellence can have multiple forms of expression. For fans, each Messi goal is a memory being created. The 903rd goal is not just a number, it's a moment that will be stored in the hearts of millions. Parents will show their children videos of this goal. Grandchildren will hear from their grandparents about the era when Messi enchanted the world. He has become a figure that transcends generations, uniting entire families around his magic. Football is the planet's secular religion, and Messi is its greatest prophet. Each goal is a sermon that preaches the beauty of the game, the importance of technique, and the power of dreams. That Messi's humility after the 903rd goal was moving. He didn't seek the spotlight, didn't make exaggerated celebrations. He embraced the younger teammates, indicating that football is collective. He thanked the fans, recognizing that without the support of the stands, the spectacle would be incomplete. This posture contrasts with the ego culture that dominates modern sport. Messi shows that it's possible to be the greatest and remain human, accessible, and grateful. He carries the weight of being the best in history, but walks with the lightness of someone who plays for pure love of football. The 903rd goal is dedicated to all who believed in him when he was just a boy with growth challenges in Rosario. Looking to the future, the question everyone asks is, how many more will come? The 1,000 goals seem less distant with each match. For Messi, nothing is impossible. He has already won everything a player can dream of: World Cup, Copa America, Champions League, National Leagues, Ballon d'Or. What remains is the continuity of his health and his unwavering will. If he maintains his current pace, playing with intelligence and preserving his body, the 1,000 goals cease to be fantasy and become a tangible goal. Each goal now is a gold coin in his legacy vault. Each assist is an investment in the sport's future. The world watches, amazed, as he walks toward the millennium. The cultural impact of the 903rd goal is immense. Jerseys are sold, museums update exhibitions, books are rewritten. This goal enters the annals of sport alongside Pelé, Maradona, Romario, and CR7. But Messi has something unique: the information age. Each goal is seen by millions instantly, shared, analyzed, celebrated in every language. His influence transcends sport. He is a global icon of overcoming and excellence. Boys in Asia, girls in Europe, elderly people in South America. Everyone connects through him. Football unites, and Messi is the strongest link in this human chain. Technically, the 903rd goal reinforces his main characteristics: game vision, ball control, precise finishing. It wasn't a lucky goal. It was a goal built with intelligence. He saw the space before everyone. He executed the movement before thinking. This is pure instinct. Players study videos of him for hours, trying to replicate his movements, but know there is something inimitable about Messi. It is the connection between brain and foot that defines his genius. The 903rd goal is a masterclass for future generations of athletes. It is proof that technique beats strength, that intelligence beats speed. On social media, the explosion was immediate. Hashtags trended within minutes. Celebrities, politicians, other athletes, all paid homage. Because respecting Messi is respecting football. It is recognizing that we had the privilege of living in the same era as him. Many say they didn't appreciate enough while he was active. The 903rd goal is a reminder to value the now. To take nothing for granted. To applaud standing every time he touches the ball. Because days like this don't repeat easily, the preparation for this moment was silent. In training, he was always the first to arrive and the last to leave. Even with all the fame, he never lost his work ethic. The 903rd goal is paid with sweat behind the scenes. It is the fruit of proper nutrition, adequate rest, rigorous physical recovery. The public sees the goal, but doesn't see the sacrifices. Messi sacrificed time with family, leisure moments, privacy, all in the name of football. And football repaid with immortality. The 903rd goal is the payment of a debt of gratitude between the player and the sport. For the Argentine national team, Messi continues to be the lighthouse. Even with new talents emerging, his presence brings security. He knows how to handle the pressure of big tournaments. He knows what it's like to lose a final and how to come back to win. The 903rd goal includes his goals for the Albiceleste, loaded with national emotion. Every goal for the national team is worth double, as it carries the dream of an entire country. Argentina breathes football, and Messi is the lung that keeps that air alive. The 903rd goal is also a goal for every Argentine, for every fan who cried in 2014 and smiled in 2022. Messi's legacy goes beyond goals. It is about how he changed the game. He popularized the false nine position. He showed that shorter players can dominate in the air with timing. He proved that leading isn't about shouting, but about setting an example. The 903rd goal is just one chapter in a much larger book. A book that will be read for decades. When children ask who was the best, Messi's name will be whispered with reverence. And the number 903 will be a point of reference in this story. May the next ones come. May the 904th, the 950th, the 1000th come. Because as long as Lionel Messi has a ball at his feet, football will have magic. As long as he can dream, we will dream with him. And as long as the sport exists, the name of Lionel Messi will be spoken with respect, admiration, and gratitude. Thank you, Leo, for gifting us with another historic moment. The world is smaller and more beautiful with you in it. Eternity is in motion, and we are eyewitnesses to this miracle.